This is episode 2 of using the Kraken template. In this episode, we'll be going over the main.cpp file and how to set that up for your specific drivetrain. So the first thing you'll come across is your chassis setup. This is where you input all the information for your chassis, starting with the left motor ports and then the right motor ports. If you have more than 3 or less than 3, just put in however many you have. One side does need to be reversed so that it drives straight when it's supposed to. You can either guess and check, or you can look at which way the motors are supposed to be spinning based on the symbol on the back. And then you will select your brake mode. So coast means when you stop pushing on the joystick, it just coasts until it naturally comes to a stop. There is brake, where it actively brakes the motors so when it comes to a stop. And then there's hold, which is the same as brake, but once it stops, the motors will keep holding so it can't be pushed. IMU port for calculating PID errors to move the robot during autonomous. You input the port here. The cartridge RPM, 600 for blue, 200 for green, and 100 for red. And then the wheel RPM, so calculate going from the motor through the gearing to the wheel, how fast they're going. And then the diameter of the wheels. And then you get to your Auton selector. So before a match, whatever button you input here is the button you will press to select a different Auton right before your match. So all of them are in this format of E-controller, digital, and then up, down, left, right, A, B, X, Y, L1, L2, whatever you want that button to be, you can change it. Under initialize, this is where you change your driver control mode, or how you drive the chassis. So there's split standard, which is where one joystick controls front and back movement, where the other controls turning. Split flipped just means that it's the other joystick that controls forward and back, and same with the left and right. Arcade standard is one joystick controls all the movement. Flipped is the other joystick controls all the movement. And then tank is right joystick controls right side of the drivetrain, left joystick controls left side of the drivetrain. We recommend leaving this on. This just allows you to print information to the brain screen. If you don't want that and just want it to be the default VEX screen, you can comment this out with 2 slashes. And then OP control for while you're driving. This is where you just add your different things in this same format. We'll come back to this later in the video about config.cpp. We do motor.op control and then whatever you've named it. This just gives control to your chassis so that you can drive it. And then this last one just runs the current selected Auton during the autonomous routine. So that's all the main important stuff. There's also the disabled function, which just means when you're hooked up to a field control system and it is set to disabled, stuff you can put stuff to run here. Don't do it because it could get you a violation. Alright, that's all the important stuff for the main.cpp file. In the next video, we'll be going over the config.cpp file.